the noise of the crashing blades through the water, pushing all that water back towards the start line as Nottingham University on the Berkshire station go head-to-head with Oxford Brookes University. B, my fault, I thought this was the A crew, but it is the B crew going up here, and great shots of Nottingham on screen now.
Good pick up there, Camilla. And the Temple, such a tough event. We had 50 boats entering the qualifiers on Friday, and only 5 of those 50 qualifying for the main draw. So incredible just to qualify for this event. It's incredibly tough. But of course, all eyes, as always, on Oxford Brookes, but Nottingham University are going to see if they can get the better of this Brookes B crew.
Now, Oxford Brookes have got 4 crews qualified in this Temple Challenge Cup, which, based on what you've just said, is, you know, we must tip our hats to say so impressive for the Oxford Brookes programme once again to have, what's that, 9 times 4, 36 athletes racing in the Temple Challenge Cup alone. And they're 3/4 of length up on Nottingham, who will be pleased to keep this overlap. They'll be encouraged by keeping pace with Brookes off the end of the island. And this Nottingham crew were entered into the Championship 8s at the British University Championship. A great step up and on for them. And they're looking very long in these early stages.
Yeah, rowing really nicely there together. As you say, well set off the back and getting nice length around the pin together. But they're always going to have a tough challenge with the crew off to their left-hand side in the Bucks station. Oxford Brookes, of course, good experience here at Henley Regatta. Their 3-seat Matthew Peters, 24 years of age, 4 previous Henley Royal Regattas, so certainly well experienced. Under 23, 8 bronze, medal winner at the European Championships for Britain back in 2022.
I mean, that goes to say something about the quality of the Brookes programme, right? Is that we've got under 23 European medalists in the B crew in the Temple, of which, you know, we've got above them an A crew in the Temple, a ladies plate 8, a grand 8 in conjunction with Taurus. We're going right down the rankings at Oxford Brookes and still finding medalists at international level. That's the B crew calibre that Nottingham are facing here in this event, which is just gobsmacking, right?
Yeah. It is incredibly tough when you think about the depth of that program.
And they've got 99 athletes qualified for the main draw across both Taurus as well. I'm including the Taurus athletes as Oxford Brookes alumni or the club rowers at Brookes who aren't studying, but still 99 athletes, and I've done that manually, so do correct me if I'm wrong, Richard Spratley, Henry Berners-Webb, but I think if my maths is correct, it must be one of the most athletes from any one programme here racing this weekend.
It is extraordinary, isn't it, when you think about it like that? But we can see this fantastic shot from overhead. Brookes now with, oh gosh, I guess 3 or 4 lengths of lead here over Nottingham University. In the cox seat, Rosie Simons, 18 years of age. The only one without any Henley experience actually is the stroke seat, Harry Fisher, only 19 years of age. First Henley Regatta.
Yeah, and this crew from Oxford Brookes were medalists at the British University Championships in the intermediate category, so that's the one down from Championship, the second tier of university boats. But look at this beautiful shot. You can see the gap back, and they've taken that rating right down now. And this is very characteristic sort of rowing from Oxford Brookes, isn't it? That big sort of sit around the finish, let the boat move underneath them, and relaxing and not expending any energy more than they have to down this course. Now, Nottingham on the near side now, you can see their stroke rating much higher still to try and push back that gap, and they will do. You know, if Brookes stay down at that low rating, Nottingham will close back, but they're in a position to control and respond from out front. Still very loud, Sarah. You know, I'm amazed that since this regatta has stretched to 6 days, the Tuesday is just as busy as the Wednesday used to be. It's amazing.
It is really amazing, and I mean, is there such thing as too much Henley? I don't know, maybe.
Never.
Maybe 7 days. Maybe we should float that. Let's throw that one out there. But anyway, this 6th day has certainly been a huge success with extraordinary quality of racing. And you look at the quality that is missing out through the qualifiers, and it tells you that what we have here is some of the best in the world, not just here in Britain.
What an iconic shot there of Henley Town Centre, of the church there. This is the Henley postcard, isn't it? That we've got grandstands on the left, church in the background, and Oxford Brookes, as they usually are, out in front of this Temple Challenge Cup. Once again, chatting to Nottingham University's coaching team this morning, they actually had 3 8s entered this year into Henley Royal Regatta. That's grown from only 1 entry last year, so the club has grown massively. Some of this crew learning to row at Nottingham, so the bow seat, Will Totzer, he learned to row here at Nottingham. He's closest to you on screen at the moment. And the Cox, Millie Datta, this is her first ever Henley Royal Regatta, a medic. And another medic as well, George Wright, in the 5 seats, who's graduating this year, his final Henley campaign with Nottingham, and he will soon become Dr. Wright, which I'm sure he's very proud of, Sarah, in the middle of that crew.
Absolutely. Extraordinary to be performing at this level for all of these rowers and keeping up their studies as well. But Oxford Brookes University looking very calm as they come down to the line, as we would expect to see, Camilla.
Yeah, they're going to control this through the line. Nottingham have closed it now to a length. They've raced every single stroke. They've wrung the towel dry of energy. And they'll have overlap as they come back towards Oxford Brookes, but not enough. As Oxford Brookes will see the next round of the Temple Challenge Cup ahead of Nottingham University.